What's up, everybody? Welcome back to what is affectionately become known as Isolation Station. This is the kitchen where we're making things while we're in isolation. Of course, it's an unusual situation for everybody. We're trying to make the best of it and bring you along with us. I got my sunglasses on today because it's a gorgeous day out here, and I was just sitting out on the ice enjoying the beautiful sun, blue skies, and fresh air. So what we're going to do today is make a calzone, also known in Italy as a calzone. So it's almost exactly the same as making a pizza. You're only going to dress half of it, fold it over, put some olive oil on, pop it in the oven. So I'm going to show you how to do that right now. I'm doing this whilst I'm enjoying Peroni. Ooh, always goes down easy. Okay, here we go. So first I'm just going to, if you got a pizza kit from Piatto, when you're taking the dough out of the plastic bag, maybe sometimes it'll get a little bit disformed while you're taking it out. So just make sure you round it a little bit before you start stretching. Then I'm going to just start in the middle, do a couple push downs like that with my hands together. And I'm going to try to leave a little bit of crust. With a calzone, you don't need as much because the crust is going to be on top of each other and it's going to expand in the oven. But you still want to leave a little bit. Then you're going to turn it a quarter, do the same. Turn it a quarter, do the same. And just make sure you have a nice little crust and a reasonably round dough. And once you've got it that way, then you're just going to stretch it as we normally do with Neapolitan pizza dough. And we're looking for about 11 inches. Of course, here at home, nobody's measuring, doesn't matter that much. And of course, if you don't know how to stretch it the Neapolitan way, that's not an issue either. You can use a rolling pin or a wine bottle that you have on hand. Anything to make the pizza dough reasonably flat. I even have a little bit too thin here, but it's not going to be a problem because we're making a calzone. So, first things first, tomato sauce. Scoop up a little bit, spread it on one side of your dough. I'm going to use about, let's say 2 tablespoons here. 2 heaping tablespoons should be enough. Spread it around. Now, in terms of toppings, of course, you can use whatever you want or whatever you have on hand in your house. I've got some Italian sausage, some sopressata salami, some Kalamata olives, some roasted red peppers, and some mozzarella. I've also actually got a little bit of garlic, which I'm going to put on now. Love to have that garlic flavor in my pizzas and my calzones. And then I'm going to take some olives, sprinkle them on, a little matzah. As you can see, this is a very messy affair. Just throw it on however you like. This is the Italian way of cooking, the Neapolitan way of cooking. And then a little salami. Pull it apart. I think maybe one. Really like salami, so I'm going to add a little bit extra. Then get my Italian sausage, crumble that on. And then finally, parm. Just sprinkle a little bit of that on. Good to go. Final step. You want to have a few little cuts in the top part of your dough so it's not a bubble that blows up in the oven. I'm going to use our Vespa pizza cutter to do that. I'm just going to make 3 little incisions before I fold it. Then just fold it right over all the toppings I just put down. I'm going to pinch it together a little bit on the edge. Make sure everything comes together. Don't want any of that gorgeous tomato sauce leaking out, so you can do this however you like. A little pinch, a little fold should be sufficient. My glasses are falling down, so I'm just going to put them back on. And then we're going to put a little olive oil. You can use a brush if you want. I like to get my fingers and hands dirty when I cook. So I'm just going to pour it on and rub it all over like so. And then we're just going to pop it in the oven. Our oven is at 500. Of course, all ovens are different. We're going to pop it in. We're going to put it in for about 8 minutes, and then we're just going to check it to make sure it's cooked at the right level. And so, that's in the oven now. Of course, you want to check it about halfway through, so 4 or 5 minutes. Have a look. Give it a turn around. Usually ovens are a little bit warmer in the back than the front, and we'll see how it goes. So I just had a look. It's been about 4 or 5 minutes. It's looking great. I gave it a turn, but I want you guys to see what it's like. So just come on in. We're going to have a look. As you can see, it's getting nice and golden brown. I'd say that needs another 5-6 minutes, and then we should be ready to eat. All right, guys, that's been about 15 minutes. The calzone's looking pretty good. I'm going to pop it out of the oven, see how we did. Oh! Little poke around. Golden brown. That looks like a good calzone. Now I'm just going to cut it so you guys can see what it looks like inside. Nice crunch. And the money shot. Woo! Look at that. That's going to be good. And that is how you make an Italian calzone. Thank you guys for tuning in at Isolation Station here at the cottage. We'll see you next time.